Hello everyone, this is Enon Discipleship and I'm back with another video. So we were talking about the transformation that God wants to do, the reintroduction, the Queen Esther year, and the first thing that we spoke about is God changing our look, and not as it relates to vanity, but it's relating to what you are going to be attracting and what you need for this season in your life. There's a particular look that is called to order. So the second thing is God wants us to get our finances transformed. What does that mean? Well, God already told us in Deuteronomy that we are lenders and not borrowers, that we are the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. And in so many ways, we have to have our finances in order, because that will distinguish who is being blessed in that area from God and who is not in 2025 when things are so expensive, right? And how are we going to be able to do that? Well, he's going to break everything down so we can budget carefully. So if you have not already started a budget, it is time to do so. That is not just a thing that people in the poor or middle class are doing. Everyone budgets. Everyone needs to have a budget. If you ever want to have great wealth, you have to budget. You have to know how much you are spending for groceries, how much you are spending at the store on clothing, or whatever the case may be. Everything has to be budgeted, and you have to know how much you make. God was also referring to making sure that we have enough streams of income during this time. In the Bible, it speaks about 8 streams of income, and in reality, we need about 8, if not more. Why is that so important? Because you never know what will happen. This is what God said. You never know what will happen in life, so it's better to have multiple streams of income. So if something falls off, because work and career is not dependable anyway, so something is bound to fall off, you have other streams of income that can help you out as well. So the other thing that God wants us to focus on as it relates to finances is making sure that we clear our debts. God does not want us over the head in debt. Now, don't get me wrong. There's times where you might need to use a credit card. You might need to finance something, but not above your means. So making sure that you budget consciously. So if you have to use credit, it is because you are meticulous and very intentional about allocating a certain amount of money somewhere else, so you don't want to use a lump sum of your own money. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's very wise. But when you are not intentional and it's not on purpose, it's because you don't have the money, that's when things get a little bit wonky. Okay. So making sure that we don't have debt, that our debt is to a minimum. So creating a budget, having multiple streams of income, and making sure that our debt is diminished. So those are a few of the things that God wants us to transform in this season, in this year. And it's going to take us a while to get on track to do this thing diligently. But if we start now, by the end of the year, I know that the transformation of what God can do, and he already told us he's given us a lump sum. He's already told us about the wealth transfer. He wants to make sure that the foundation of your wealth is secure. It is very secure. And not to mention, of course, investing, and that is a given. But if you haven't already invested in, I think most of the people that watch these videos are usually over the age of 45. We should already have investments. We should already have savings. That is a given. So if you don't have that already, that is something that you definitely need to dive into and look to see what you should be investing in, whether it's your own business, whether it is stocks, whether it's crypto, whether it is purchasing another business. Whatever the case may be, investment and saving is necessary. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. And again, this is part 2, which is transformation of your finances. God is going to do that, and he wants us to work on everything that we can work on, and he'll do the rest. So I hope you guys really got some good information out of this, and I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.